Hey guys, welcome to the Nomadic Owl Oracle. My name is Jessica, and this is going to be the general reading for the remainder of May 2019 for water signs. So that is going to be Cancer. Oh, geez. I forgot there for a second. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm like, oh, whoa, my brain just totally blinked out. Right now, we're having a lot of energies go on that are making me kind of crazy, and I'm sure it might be affecting you as well. The solar panels and all that stuff going on, the solar flares, it's having a lot of impact on me right now. So I'm kind of space cadet. Anyways, this is for the remainder of May 2019 for water signs. And I do want to point out a few things before I get started, guys. I do like to sit with the cards prior to doing the reading. That way I can meditate with them, take in any insight that I'm given to give you the best reading as possible. I do read in energies. So if it says a man or a woman, it could be a female or a male. Take it as it resonates for you. It could also be an energy. It could be you that's holding that energy or someone else, whatever the case may be. Another thing is timing is fluid in my readings. So whenever you watch this, if it resonates for you, then it is for you at that time. If it does not, then just take it for somebody else and come back later and visit and see if the next reading's for you. These are general readings, so there's no way possible that it's going to apply to everyone all the time. Another thing I like to point out is I do cuss at times. If you do not like cuss words, please go ahead and click off because I'm going to be my most authentic self when I do these readings. So without any further delay, guys, I've already pulled the cards. I'm going to show you the decks that I am using today so you can see them. The first is the Tarot of the Hidden Realm. So hopefully you can see that. And then the second one is Blessed Be. So, I felt like these two worked really well together. The Blessed Be deck is actually blessings that it has like prayers in the cards for you. I really like it because it's very upbeat and positive when sometimes, some of these cards get kind of heavy in the feeling and everything, but I like it. So we're going to go ahead and use it this time. So for the first card, guys, that we got for the remainder of May, I say we because I am a Cancer Leo cusp. So this will be for me as well as for you guys, but I'm reading for all of us, just so you know. All right, so the Queen of Swords. Now, I personally like the Queen of Swords. Some people don't. The Queen of Swords is very, very precise, very firm. She doesn't take any shit, okay? So this could be you, this could be someone else, but I'm going to say this is us at this time. Maybe we've been through some situations that have kind of put us at the point where, look, yes, I care about you. Yes, I want you in my life, but hey, wait a minute. You're being shitty to me, so I'm cutting this off. Or whatever the case may be. It could also imply that, you have insight into a situation, that you're highly intelligent, that you're aware of what's going on when other people might be trying to deceive you or whatever the case may be. So in essence, the Queen of Swords takes no shit, pretty much. And I hate to say it, some people don't like her. I love her, okay? I think she's awesome. She's also very strong and independent within herself. So, for example, if you were in a situation where you were putting in a lot of effort and attention into something, whether it's a job, a relationship, career, school, whatever, if you're not getting back in return what you're investing in, maybe you're at a point where you're like, look, I'm putting my foot down and I'm no longer doing that. For a water sign, that takes a lot of shit to get you to that point. I know me personally that, I will put up with quite a bit before I get to that point that I'm like, okay, enough, I'm done. And so that's something that me personally am having to work on. Maybe this is similar to you guys as well. The next card that we have is the Ace of Swords. Ooh, if I could hold on to it. The Ace of Swords. So this card, you see a blue heron. Goodness gravy, I cannot hold on to anything today. I'm so sorry. So anyways, Ace of Swords is all about successful situations, things culminating and coming into a phase where you want them to be. It's all about beginnings. So maybe you had to walk away from something, and by you releasing that, you're having a new beginning. And it's amazing. It's great. It's all about you making the decisions that you need to make at this time for your highest good. And sometimes we have to release certain outcomes. We have to release people. We have to release ourselves from situations because they are not for our highest good. And that's pretty much what this is talking about. You've made the right decision. You are taking the action you need to take to get to where you want to go. Then the third card that we have is the Four of Cups. So this card is all about, feeling a little bit restless. You're not sure, like in your mind, you're like, dude, did I do the right thing? Am I at the right place? You're kind of doubtful as to what's going to happen next. Internally what's going to happen next, but mentally you're stuck in your mind. Like, did I make the right decision? You're hesitant. Maybe you don't know which way to go because you had to release something that was very important to you, or something that you invested a lot of time and energy into, and you're questioning your motives and your point of view as where you are right now, pretty much. So I would say that you put your foot down because something was not what it needed to be for you, for your highest good and for your happiness, which was a good thing because it caused you to have new beginnings. It also caused you to feel successful, that look, you're no longer going through this bullshit, through this cycle anymore. But now it's kind of left you like where you're like, I don't know, man. But things are going to get better, guys. It just, it takes time. You have this new beginning. It's your time to manifest and change things and make them into what you want them to be. So then for our clarifiers, we got two different ones. The first one we got is the blessing for a mother. So this card doesn't have to be for a mother. It could be whatever the case may be. I think that what this is saying is we each, as individuals, whether you're a man, woman, whatever the case may be, we each are capable of birthing what we want into our lives, okay? So we have the power to create what we want in our lives. A blessing for a mother, to me, even though it says specifically mother, okay, we already talked about this. To me, what this is saying to you is you have within you the ability to create the life you want and be fertile, to make your life into something different, to switch it around and get past those obstacles that you already had and let go of whatever it was that was causing you so much heartache and sadness and just a bunch of bullshit that was making you frustrated and feeling confused. So now is your time to take back that power and change that. And then the last card that we have is a blessing on the day, or on your day, excuse me. So this is all about knowing that, you know what? Just breathe. Take time out and know that like you are no longer where you used to be. Yes, it might be kind of startling. It might be kind of hard to accept this. It might be kind of hard to like just get past where you just came out of, but you are divinely guided. You are blessed and you are on the right path. You have blessings surrounding you at all times. Your guides, your angels are around you, and they want you to know that they love you and they are going to be there to help you along the way. So that was my intuitive take into these cards. Now I am actually going to read from the books, the meanings, to give you more in depth the meaning of these cards. Okay, guys? So for the first one, we had the Queen of Swords. And you know what's funny? Well, you don't know, but you're about to know. What's funny about this is I was actually talking to people earlier about the Queen of Swords, and there was this meme that I found, and it was really funny. But anyways, I really like her. I've always liked her. I like people that stand up for themselves and don't let people put them around and put them in any box that they want to put them into. The Queen of Swords is one of those people that like she cuts it off right when it needs to be cut off. You know, she doesn't play. So don't fuck with the Queen of Swords, pretty much. Okay, anyways. So it says this card represents a person with a lot of life experience, and not all of it is necessarily happy. She is smart, analytical, and honest. She is never a victim of circumstance. Rather, she sees all the difficulties as challenges. She may not be pleased by everything that happens or that others do, but she will do what is necessary to achieve her goals. With an uncanny ability to see connections and patterns, she is able to draw on her own experiences and impart wisdom to others. At times, bitterness may tinge her normally calm voice. Even this strong lady can feel weary of always rising above life's misfortunes. So, it's saying that you have taken back control in a situation. You have taken back your power. And, you know, it may not have been a good situation that you had to walk away from or that you had to put your foot down in. However, You learned a lot and you are a light for others. Your knowledge, your abilities, and stuff that you have, it helps others. By seeing you go through this, you're an inspiration for others. It may not have always come the easiest way, and you might have a little bit of regret and kind of anger in a way about the shit that's happened, but it is rightfully so that you have that. Just make sure that you can stay compassionate and you don't let the anger overtake you, okay? So then we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, like I said, is all about new beginnings and things like that. It's about being able to manifest the new, being able to go into this new phase after you went through that dark time that you already went through. So it says, discerning the truth is not always easy, but this card lets you know that the truth is within your grasp. Truth always shows itself to those who seek it. By listening attentively, not alternatively, by listening attentively and paying attention, you can catch a glimpse of it or hear it in its whisper. In this case, the truth you are seeking will come as a gift, elegant, beautiful, but fleeting. Like Heron, it may be hard to see, so employ his gift of discernment to recognize it. The opportunity held within this truth, for opportunity there will be, must be grasped quickly, just as a heron recognizes his prey and moves without hesitation. I'm sorry, I don't know what word I was going to say, hesitation or something. Anyways, it's saying that you have this opportunity to make things better, to change your situation. But if you don't act quickly to do so, you're going to continue to be in that same loop. You have to change how you go about doing things. You have to see things as they are actually happening and not as you want them to happen, okay? So be honest with yourself and step out of your head. See things as they are, and when you have this opportunity, make the most of it. Don't waste it is pretty much what it's saying to you. So then we have the Four of Cups. Bear with me, guys. Okay. Because this is a newer deck, it's hard to change the pages sometimes. Okay, so the Four of Cups, it says, is truly a bittersweet card, full of poignant tragedy. The Selkie can experience life as a Syl and as a human, but these dual longings do not make for happy existence. No matter where she is, she longs for the other life. This card represents such a situation, dissatisfaction with what you have and wishing for something you don't have. The focus of dissatisfaction can grow overwhelming and cause you to overlook something that would bring you great joy. Humans pulling this card are not doomed to the Selkie's torment. This card asks you to open your eyes to what is before you and recognize the happiness that is right under your nose. Okay, I am going to put my shit out there, guys, and I'm just going to not go too far into it, but I am going to put this out there. Recently, I had to cut somebody off that I really care for, somebody that I was very close to, and somebody that, I wanted more out of the situation than what they were willing to give me. And it took me a lot of time to sit there, almost a year of sitting there dealing with this shit over and over again and feeling like I wasn't good enough and all these things, and just being put in this place where I'm like, dude, I know that I'm good enough, but maybe I'm just not what they want, or maybe they're just at a place where it's not the best of places for them to be right now, and I don't fit into that, okay? I accepted that. It was hard for me to accept, okay? Because when you have feelings and connections with people, sometimes it's really hard to let that go. But I just did. And when I did, I met somebody new, okay? And I was not expecting to meet somebody new. And I'm kind of like, what the fuck, right? But I did. And this person is amazing. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck, right? So if I set in my mind and the sadness, like it's talking about in this card, I will lose this opportunity for all this greatness that could be. I know that this new person is way more on my level than this old person was. But because I cared for this old person, I was so stuck in that, hoping that things would change, and they never did. And I had to get to the point that I cut it off because it was not good for me. It was not healthy for me. That doesn't mean that I don't care for that person anymore. It doesn't mean that I think that they're a bad person. It just means that we were not aligned and we were not supposed to come into flow, I guess, at this time in our lives. And that's fine. I have found someone that appreciates me now, that sees my worth, and it scares the fuck out of me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But maybe this is something similar to what you're going to go through. You know, this could be a job. It could be, you know, school, getting a new house, something like that. It could also be a relationship. The reason I'm pointing mine out is because this whole thing ties into that. For me, it does. It may not coincide with you especially, but somebody out here is going to need to hear that message, and that's why I just told you that. So know that, like, yes, it might be scary to move forward into the new, but know that these things were given to you for a reason. You have to release the old to be able to move forward to bring in the new. And so by releasing that old, I did. And I mean, like, dude, couple weeks later, that's when the new came in, and I'm just like, dude, I'm blown away. And it's amazing. It's amazing to know that, you know, when you're hearing things internally and through your intuition, and sometimes we block them and we don't want to hear it, when you finally listen to that shit, then it like aligns you to where you're supposed to be. So I'm also going to point out, guys, maybe right now you're getting all these messages and you're like, no, that's not true, or you're doubting your own intuition. Do not do that. That is your higher self trying to help you and steer you in the right path. Because, man, I have been blocking that for the longest time with that situation, and I didn't want to hear it, and I wanted it to be this and that, and it never was what I wanted it to be. And I was kind of blinding myself as to the truth in the matter. And that's fine. We all do that, okay? None of us are perfect. And if you're perfect, dude, I want to know what the fuck you do to be perfect. Let's just be real. Anyways. All right, so we're going to read these last two cards. I hope that helped you. I don't like to give everybody my personal information, but there you go. So the fourth card that we have, a blessing for a mother. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so it says a blessing for a mother so that she knows and deeply understands the sacred and challenging path that she walks and appreciates the state and the rights of motherhood, evolve just as her child will grow and change into their own true self. To birth a child within, birth the child into the world through the cauldron of the womb and feed the babe at the breast, and yet need to learn how to let go. That is the test and quest of the mother, and you are, it's innate. For within motherhood are great paradoxes and contradictions. To be mother is to be at oneself and another. To be a mother is a yearning for the well-being of another, dearest in all the world, yet imperfect and growing, wild and unknowable. How is it that a mother can carry the yearling, the care, the delight, the love, the intimacy, and the purity of motherhood? The sheer hard work of it, the feeding and the cleaning of the young, and within all this is the desire to give birth again to the self who you are becoming through this great initiation. To be a mother is to be deeply your own true self, and yet selfless. To love another deeply and open up yet another room, and another within your heart. To be a mother is to see the world's children and the babes as your own. It is to be primal, prehistoric, and ageless, beyond the dogma and preachings that you are the creator of all, and once you were once worshipped, you should be worshipped now. May you be blessed with your children's well-being. May motherhood ignite in you the flame of healing for any wounds from your own childhood. May the earth mother you and bless you as you walk through the challenges of the way of the mother. May your arms be strong, but not so tight as to not know when to soften and release the tender ones from the fierce protection. May your womb quicken with healthy babes, and may their delivery into the world be a deep initiatory as the stepping between the worlds was always meant to be. May you know your value lies beyond that of your fruitfulness and is within the characters you've helped shape and the lessons you've taught. Forgive yourself for your imperfections, for mothering is a sacred task, as we are all untaught at. We must find our own way through Phil, sheer instinct, and the mother's love that we all desire. And when it comes to the time when you will no longer bear the young, may the young come to you and recognize all you have done, and in the warmth of their affection and gratitude, may you grow old with joy as you are their companion. Wow, that was kind of deep, guys. So it's saying show others love no matter what they put you through. Be compassionate. There's no way to know how everything's going to turn out in life and in situations, but each day, make the best of it. Be the best example you can be. Um, Also, know that you are powerful. You can create whatever you want to create, and it is up to you to decide what it is that you want in your life. Others are going to make their own choices. Others are going to go by what they need to go by and do what they need to do. But you'll have to know when to hold on and when to release, is pretty much what it's saying. And that's what it's saying to you now. It's time to release whatever has caused you all this inconvenience, all this sadness, all this pain, so that you can bring in the new into your life. And then the last card that we have is a blessing on your day. So this card, it says a blessing to bring awareness, to shape and set the energy of the day, and to frame it with light and the possibilities of healing, adventure, and gratitude. May your soul feel called by the song of the day. May this day be gentle and good, clear and sure, filled with grace and gentle reminders of your own divinity. May the people you meet this day show generosity of spirit, be hospitable and welcoming, and open and candid in all their dealings. May the sky be filled with blue and white. May the green beneath your feet be solid and soft to walk upon. May the rain fall soft and nourishing, and the trees whisper to you the secrets that you need to know. May any challenges that you encounter find an answering strength and courage within you. And when you come to your rest this night, may you remember the many blessings this day held and account for them with the gods and be thankful for each of them, no matter how small. Blessed be. So, it's saying to be aware of what's going on around you, to see the blessings, the happy things, the good that's going on around you in every day, in every moment. Yes, you might have went through this hard time where you had to put your foot down and you had to stand up for yourself, but you are coming into a better place, into a better alignment, and you are going to be protected. You already are protected. That's why you realized that you needed to take this step to put your foot down in this situation. So keep in mind that once you take that step to move forward, you are going to have a great opportunity come in. You just have to act on it. Don't wait. Don't waste your time. Don't miss this opportunity that's being divinely guided and given to you. Let go of the uncertainty. Let go of the past. As water signs, that's really hard for us to do. It's hard for us to let go of our feelings. But right now, holding on to stuff that harms you is not good for you. It's not healthy. And so you need to release that so that you can bring in this fertile time into your life. You can bring in and birth the life that you want, the happiness that you want, and see the blessings that are around you. The more you accept this, the more you allow this, the more that you're going to have come into your life. So guys, I hope that this helped you. I hope that it resonated. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe to my page. Also, if you would like to schedule a personal reading with me, I do offer 8-card spread readings for $20. You select the decks that we use, and also there is no time limit. If you're interested, email me, message me, whatever the case may be, and we will get you set up. I do have scheduling throughout the week, and I do have a busy schedule at times, but I will make it work if you are willing to work with me. I hope you have a great remainder of May. Keep in mind, better things are ahead, guys, okay? It might have been heavy. I'm there with you, but good things are coming. Just believe it, feel it, know it, honor it. I'll see you soon. Bye.